Ladies and gentlemen, aging is a privilege denied to many, and turning 60 is a milestone that brings wisdom, reflection, and a fresh perspective on life. It is a time when we realize that while family is important, they may not always be the most reliable support system. Children grow up and have their own responsibilities. Friends move away, and the world changes. In such times, what truly sustains us are not just people, but the 7 pillars of self-sufficiency, resilience, and well-being. Let me ask you a question. What would it feel like to wake up every day knowing you don't have to worry about money, to be free from the stress of living paycheck to paycheck, constantly hustling, always wondering if there will be enough to get by? Now imagine the peace of mind that comes with financial independence. That, my friends, is the dream we should all be working towards. But let me tell you, financial independence doesn't come by accident. It's a result of a series of decisions you make, decisions that lead you to the place where you don't have to rely on anyone or anything but yourself. You see, when you're young, you may think that family will always take care of you or that the government will be there when you need help. But the truth is, when you turn 60, the only thing that's truly reliable is your own financial security. The key here is not waiting for someone else to hand it to you. You've got to be the one who takes action. The first step, stop living for today and start living for tomorrow. That means saving, investing, and making your money work for you. You're not going to become financially independent by getting a job and waiting for your paycheck. That's a short-term plan for short-term thinking. No, my friends, true wealth comes from creating a life of financial discipline. It comes from understanding that every dollar you earn can be a seed for tomorrow's harvest. Whether that's through smart investments, starting your own business, or finding ways to generate passive income, you need to think long-term. Here's the thing. Your financial future is in your hands. No one's going to do it for you. It's about discipline. It's about saying no to the things you don't need so that you can say yes to the things that matter. It's about putting aside your ego and not getting caught up in the lifestyle trap that society throws at you. Financial independence isn't just about having enough money to buy what you want. It's about freedom. It's about having the ability to live life on your terms without the constant worry of bills, debt, and survival. And the best part, it's within your reach, starting right now. Get focused. Start making the choices today that will give you the financial freedom you deserve tomorrow. Let me tell you something. Your health is your greatest asset. There's no question about it. You can have all the money in the world, the best career, and the finest relationships. But if your health is failing you, none of that matters. I've seen it happen too many times. People reach a point where they have everything except their health. And when that happens, nothing else feels as important. Now, let me make this clear. Health isn't just about living longer. It's about living better. You see, when you take care of your body takes care of you. And as you get older, the things that are most important are the things you can't buy. Good health is the foundation of everything. Without it, you won't have the energy to do what you want, the strength to enjoy life, or the vitality to chase your dreams. Here's the secret. Health is not something you wait for, it's something you create. Every decision you make, every meal you eat, every step you take is an investment in your future. The time to start isn't tomorrow, it's now. Take control of your fitness today, and your future self will thank you. The truth is, most people don't pay enough attention to their health until it's too late. They wait until they're exhausted, out of shape, or struggling with an illness before they start thinking about getting fit. But the key is consistency. It's not about doing it all at once. It's about building small, sustainable habits that over time compound into significant results. You don't need to be a professional athlete or spend hours in the gym. It's about moving your body, eating real food, and staying active. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Walk when you can. Make healthier food choices. Drink more water. And yes, get plenty of sleep. It's the little things, done consistently, that make the biggest difference. You don't get healthy by wishing for it. You get healthy by deciding it's important. You get healthy by investing in yourself, one choice at a time. And when you do, your energy will soar, your mindset will shift, and the world will open up to you in ways you never imagined. Remember, health isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Don't wait for tomorrow to start taking care of yourself. Your future depends on the decisions you make today. Life, my friends, is full of ups and downs. It's just a part of the human experience. We all face challenges, we all face setbacks, and at times we all face heartache. But here's what separates those who thrive from those who merely survive: emotional resilience. You see, emotional resilience isn't about never feeling the weight of adversity. It's not about pretending things don't hurt or pretending you've got it all together when you don't. No. Emotional resilience is about how quickly you can bounce back from life's toughest blows. It's about how you choose to respond when things go wrong. It's about finding strength in the midst of weakness and clarity in the middle of confusion. The key to emotional resilience is understanding that no matter what happens, you always have a choice. You can either let your emotions control you, or you can take control of your emotions. Most people wait for life to get better before they feel better. But the truth is, it doesn't work that way. If you're waiting for everything to align perfectly before you find peace, you'll be waiting forever. Resilience means finding peace in the chaos, strength in the struggle. So how do you build emotional resilience? First, you've got to understand that challenges are a part of life. The road won't always be smooth, and there will be obstacles along the way. But it's your response to those challenges that determines your success. When life knocks you down, get back up. When you face rejection, don't take it personally. When things don't go according to plan, adapt and find a new path forward. Secondly, resilience is about emotional fitness. Just like your physical body needs exercise, your emotional state needs exercise too. You have to practice the habit of staying positive, of reframing negative situations, of finding solutions rather than dwelling on problems. The more you train your emotional muscle, the stronger it becomes. And lastly, you need to surround yourself with positive influences. Resilient people are not lone wolves. They understand the value of a supportive community. They seek out relationships that lift them up, encourage them, and remind them that no matter how tough things get, they're not alone. So my friends, don't let life's difficulties define you. Let your resilience do that. Your ability to rise, to endure, to keep moving forward in the face of adversity will determine your true strength. Let me tell you something that might sound simple, but it's one of the most powerful truths I've ever discovered. A sense of purpose is the fuel that drives your life. It's the thing that gets you out of bed every morning, the thing that pushes you through the tough times, and the thing that makes life worth living. Without purpose, you're simply existing. With purpose, you're living with passion, direction, and meaning. Now, let me be clear. Purpose doesn't just fall into your lap. It's not something that magically appears one day when you're sitting around waiting for it to find you. No, purpose is something you create. It's something you discover by engaging with life, by asking the tough questions, and by committing yourself to something bigger than yourself. When you have purpose, you're not just going through the motions, you're living intentionally, working towards something that lights you up. Think about it for a moment. What would it be like to wake up every day knowing you have a mission, knowing that your life matters, knowing that you're making a difference? That, my friends, is the power of purpose. It's what makes the mundane meaningful, the difficult bearable, and the impossible achievable. But I'll tell you this, purpose isn't always going to come easy. There are going to be times when you feel lost, unsure of your direction, and that's okay. The key is to keep searching, keep exploring, keep trying new things. Your purpose might be tied to a career, to a family, to a cause, or to something else entirely. But whatever it is, you have to find it, because when you do, everything changes. Let me ask you, what drives you? What is that one thing you would do no matter the circumstances, no matter the obstacles? That's where your purpose lies. And it's only when you find it that you begin to live fully. Purpose isn't just about success. It's about fulfillment. It's about waking up each day with energy, with enthusiasm, and with a reason to keep going. When you find your purpose, you'll stop just living and you'll start thriving. And believe me, my friends, when you thrive, life becomes a joy. Let me share a truth with you that has taken me years to understand. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about that for a moment. The people you surround yourself with, your friends, colleagues, mentors, even your community, are shaping your life in ways you might not even realize. And that's why social connections beyond family are so critical. You see, family is important. They're your foundation, your roots, your support system. But here's the thing, family alone cannot give you the full range of experiences and perspectives that will help you grow. If you want to expand your mind, your opportunities, and your world, you have to look beyond the family circle. The successful people understand this principle. They know that in order to grow, they need to be around others who challenge them, inspire them, and push them to think bigger. And it doesn't matter if it's friends, business partners, colleagues, or even people you meet through your hobbies and passions. These social connections bring new ideas, fresh energy, and opportunities into your life. Now, I want you to ask yourself this: who are you spending time with? Are they lifting you up? Are they encouraging you to be the best version of yourself? Or are they simply reinforcing your comfort zone, keeping you stuck in the same place? You must carefully choose your circle. The people you surround yourself with either help you soar or they hold you back. If you want to be healthier, spend time with people who value health. If you want to be wealthier, spend time with people who think in abundance, not scarcity. If you want to be wiser, find mentors who will teach you and challenge you to think differently. You don't need to isolate yourself or cut off your family connections to grow, but you do need to diversify your circle. Get out there, join a community that shares your values. Find people who are where you want to be and learn from them. Social connections beyond family give you a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging, and a sense of possibility. So remember, your social network is your net worth. The relationships you build with people who inspire, support, and challenge you will determine the direction of your life. Choose wisely. One of the most powerful things you can do for yourself is to embrace change and keep learning. I've been around long enough to tell you that life doesn't stand still, and neither should you. The world is moving faster than ever, and if you're not growing and adapting with it, you'll be left behind. But here's the secret. Adaptability is not a trait, it's a choice. And learning isn't just something you do when you're young, it's something you do all your life. You see, the people who succeed are the ones who can roll with the punches. They understand that change is inevitable, but growth is optional. When the world changes, they change with it. When new technology arises, they learn it. When new opportunities emerge, they embrace them. It's not about being perfect or knowing everything. It's about being willing to adjust and learn something new. We live in a time of incredible opportunity, but that opportunity requires us to adapt. You can't hold on to the past and expect to have a future. You can't keep doing the same things and expect different results. The key to staying ahead of the curve is to stay curious and stay flexible. But here's the thing. Learning doesn't have to be a massive overhaul of your entire life. It's the small, consistent actions that build up over time. Read a new book, take an online course, ask questions, seek out mentors. Stretch your comfort zone and do things you haven't done before. You don't have to know everything, but you do need to know more than you did yesterday. If you want to stay relevant in today's world, you have to be a lifelong learner. You have to be open to new ideas and new ways of doing things. Adaptability isn't just about survival, it's about thriving. The most successful people I know are the ones who understand that there's always more to learn, more to experience, and more to achieve. They learn to live differently, to be more experienced, and more to achieve. So take a look at your life. Are you keeping up with the changes around you? Are you learning, growing, and adapting to new circumstances? Because if you're not just standing still, you're moving backward. The world will leave you behind if you're not willing to change with it. But if you can adapt, if you can learn, you can shape your future in ways you never imagined. Adaptability and learning, my friends, are the keys to long-term success. Keep moving forward, keep learning, keep adapting. And let me tell you something, inner peace is not a luxury, it's a necessity. In this world filled with noise, stress, and chaos, finding a sense of calm, a deep-rooted peace within yourself, is the foundation of everything else in your life. Without it, nothing else really matters. You can be rich, you can be successful, you can have all the material things you want, but if you don't have peace, you don't have anything. You see, the world is always going to throw challenges your way. There will be people who upset you, situations that frustrate you, and problems that seem insurmountable. But when you have inner peace, those external things don't rattle you as much. You become less reactive, more thoughtful, and more capable of navigating life with clarity and wisdom. The key to this kind of peace is spirituality. Now, I'm not talking about religion, although for some, religion plays a key role. What I'm talking about is something deeper than any doctrine or ritual. I'm talking about that connection with something greater than yourself. It could be nature, it could be your sense of purpose, or it could be a higher power. Whatever it is, it's important to have that anchor in your life. When you have spiritual peace, you realize that not everything is within your control. You begin to let go of the things that don't serve you, stress, anger, resentment, and you start focusing on what you can control. You realize that your thoughts and emotions are your responsibility. It's your job to manage them. When you do that, you build a foundation of peace that supports you through life's storms. Inner peace isn't something that just happens overnight. It's a practice. It's a habit you develop over time. It comes from being mindful, from meditation, in time to reflect, and from being at ease with who you are, where you are, and where you're going. When you have that peace within, everything else aligns, your relationships improve, your health improves, your business improves, because peace is the source of your strength. It's the bedrock that supports all the other pillars of your life. So my friends, don't wait for life to slow down to find peace. Find it within yourself now. Cultivate that spiritual connection, that inner stillness, and you'll see how everything else in your life starts to shift for the better. Ladies and gentlemen, turning 60 is not an end. It is a rebirth into a life of freedom, wisdom, and self-reliance. While family is a beautiful part of our journey, the real pillars that hold us up are financial independence, health, emotional resilience, purpose, social connections, adaptability, and inner peace. Invest in these, and you will never feel alone or unsupported. Thank you.